Long before arriving in Colorado in 1981 and later becoming a senior vice president at the Fortune 500 company Jones Lang LaSalle, Rick Polmear was an Evans Scholar at the University of Michigan. That experience shaped him so profoundly that he has tirelessly supported the Evans Scholars House at the University of Colorado and the College Scholarship for Caddies administered by the Western Golf Association.
He introduces himself as I'm just a caddy from Detroit, and he means it.
Well, what distinguishes Rick is that he took an opportunity, to go to college on a scholarship and turned that into an opportunity to be involved with the program for a lifetime.
Well, as an Evans Scholar myself, years ago, we found that one of the greatest strengths of that program is the people's ability to continue to give to the program. Those who play golf have seen that this is a great opportunity for many young caddies to go to college. And for it to be successful, it takes them to participate wholeheartedly. And I saw that as a kid growing up, and I felt that made the program successful today, and it does make it successful yesterday and today.
In thinking about the sense of community that the Evans Scholarship provides alumni, whether it's Rick as an alum from Michigan or myself as an alum from Colorado, I think what really makes this scholarship different than any other scholarship to my knowledge. Many scholarships pay all expenses, pay the financial piece. The Evans Scholarship, to my knowledge, is the only one where all of the scholars live in a communal situation. Every Evans Scholar lives in a scholarship house. And in doing such, you bond with those fellow scholars, and I think it's that bond that keeps guys like Rick Polmear coming back to the program and continuing to give back to the program, unlike many scholarships in the country.
He has a great way with people. He also has a great knack of getting things done.
It's not we can't do it, it's we can do it.
Rick, who long served on the Colorado Golf Association Board of Governors, has been the volunteer director of the Evans Scholar House in Boulder since 1990. 3 years ago, he took that support to a new level, becoming the project manager for a $6 million house renovation and expansion, a project to which he devoted almost 1,000 hours before its completion in 2016. The end result is a house that was almost totally redone on the inside. The addition of roughly 2,000 square feet of finished space brings the total square footage to about 18,000. A nifty new outdoor area behind the house features a combination lighted basketball volleyball court and a plaza area with brick pavers. In all, it's been a huge upgrade for the 50-plus current CU Evans Scholars.
So Rick Polmear is the Evans Scholar House. It really is his house. And it's not that he just had he's never been somebody who's just there in name only. He's a hands-on guy and has been for a very long time, so it's a labor of love, I know, for Rick.
I lived in the house when it was a fraternity that hadn't been touched since the 1950s. I was there 1977 and 1982. To see it go through a metamorphosis that Rick Polmear made happen.
The house now is, we call it better than new. It is an unbelievable house, and Rick really made sure that was all possible.
And really makes you now feel like those caddies who are living there are living in a state-of-the-art academic housing type environment.
Well, it's pretty exciting. For many of the Evans Scholars who live there, who grew up there as scholars, can remember the house that was 100 years old, and while it was in good shape, it needed a lot of work. Old boiler radiators heated the house, and the power had been redone a number of times. It was just getting old and tired. And by going through the renovation program, we basically took the original house and the original structure and then just rebuilt the insides. And then we also expanded it slightly so we could increase the number of scholars in the house at any one time.
He has a great way with people. He also has a great knack of getting things done.
Took every issue that we had in stride and said, how are we going to fix this? This is how we're going to fix it, and ultimately gets it done. So if you could have 100 Rick Polmears on your team, boy, you'd have the greatest team ever.
We've talked at the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame about what do these awards mean. Well, all we need to do now is look at Rick Polmear. He is somebody who's devoted his lifetime to serving the game of golf, and very, very deserving. And as an Evans Scholar, I couldn't be more proud of Rick for what he's done for golf and for the Evans Scholar Program.
The Board of Directors of the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame salutes Rick Polmear on his Lifetime Achievement Award.